Cash or credit? Which do you prefer? Well, some local stores in our area are being offered incentives by the credit card companies to eliminate cash altogether. And there's a lot of money on the table. One lawmaker is saying, hold on, not so fast. Actually, he'll go so far as to say there's a war on cash and he wants to do something about it. Joining me now is the sponsor of this bill, Assemblyman Paul Moriarty. Paul, welcome to Chasing News. How are you?
Hi, Bill. How about you?
I'm doing great. Let me ask you, though, why sponsor a bill like this? Why is it incumbent on the government in New Jersey to force a retail operation to say, look, you have to take cash and credit? Why is that fair?
Well, look, there's a war on cash by credit card companies. Last year, the head of Visa said that they're focused on putting cash out of business. They've been offering small businesses $10,000 incentives to stop taking cash, and this is discriminatory, Bill. You should be on this. You should care about this because, you know, dollars and cents are still legal tender in this country, and retail establishments should accept legal tender.
Let me ask you, Paul, though, isn't this another unfunded mandate by the state government? I mean, you're coming in and saying to a retail shop, we want you to turn away those thousands of dollars in incentives. It's already so expensive to live and do business in this state. What's on the other side of your bill? Is there some incentive, tax incentive for these businesses, or is it just, sorry, guys, you're on your own, figure it out?
Well, first of all, Bill, most retail establishments would rather take cash. You know, there's a lot of money that they're paying to these credit card companies. Listen, these credit card companies are getting rich. They're making a lot of money. And, yeah, they want to stop using cash because they want to get all of those transactions, which will only increase the cost of goods and increase the cost that merchants have to pay to do business. All
right. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you joining me tonight.
Very good.
All right, let's bring in our A-plus panel for tonight's show. Republican strategist Jeanette Hoffman back with us, and Democratic strategist Bill Caruso. Jeanette, I'm going to start with you. You heard Assemblyman Moriarty. It sounds like the state government is looking at a war on credit card companies. I mean, the one thing left out of that conversation is the reason they're making so much money is it's convenient. I do all my shopping online. I pay with American Express. I pay it off at the end of the month. I get points, and I go on Amazon.
Yeah.
I never touch cash.
It is convenient. However, I see the Assemblyman's point that these credit card fees are so expensive for small businesses, but that kind of negates the need for a bill to ban cash because, you know, logically most businesses would want to accept cash because it's cheaper and it is, you know, much easier for them.
Bill, I mean, Paul Moriarty, in your party as a Democrat, it seems to me that it's interesting to see the Democrats looking at this as champions of small business. But again, I see an unfunded mandate, a guy that owns a small bar, a guy, you know, that says, look, I have to have extra staff. I've got to count the cash. I've got to worry about theft. And why not let the market decide? It seems the market's already deciding.
Well, it isn't deciding, though. I mean, listen, I'm pretty much cashless. I don't carry cash on me. I use my credit cards anywhere I can go, and sometimes I'll use an app if I can. But I want the option. And, you know, there are times where you can't access a credit card. I had one time where the swipe chip was broken. And, you know, you want to be able to use cash if you've got it. I don't think we should have a place in anywhere in society where you're not taking legal tender from the United States government. That's crazy. I like this law.
But should government really get involved in how a business manages their day-to-day operations? If they don't take cash, they have that risk of not having consumers going to their businesses. So I think that's something for the businesses to sort out for themselves and decide the pros and cons.
It looks like it's already down the road on this. I would imagine there are very few businesses. I wanted to ask him that. Maybe we'll do the follow-up on this. How many people would this actually affect? I don't know many places that are credit only.
Welcome cash,
and this may be one of those things that's a preemptive effort, and it's not really going to affect a lot of people, and it'll stop this in its tracks before it starts.
Lower my taxes, balance the budget. Anyway, thanks. Come to the fair, guys.